Well, that's certainly some way to open up the session to your allies. Why don't you tell me? Hey,
Honest.
did you just try to get Flower Petal? No, Sebastian. Okay. All right. It's open season on lawyers today here on Empire's Devoured. Why don't you guys tell me a brief
That's not
recap?
intended.
Is it not?
Why don't you give me a brief rundown of what happened last time?
We played some video games.
I scared a video game.
I'm pissed on one.
Sebastian
those-
lost $30.
That's pretty cheap for a video game. I hear they're $80 standard now.
Well, these weren't quadruple A or hex.
Bro was doing his best to get fucking that one toy from the claw machine that his girlfriend really liked.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I have no idea what happened.
So the person who is responsible for trying to kill us while we were in the jungle did so from this arcade.
Really?
We came to investigate said arcade. Rex decided where we're going, we don't need doors, and just wormholed us right into the middle of the room where we were attacked by a hazard of evil video games.
It didn't do much.
Well, not to you.
Now,
But you're practically immortal at this point.
And now, be honest, Rex. This was done very casually. How many homes have you broken into with Wormhole?
None. Usually I just use my feet.
Ah.
This is just advanced burgling.
But then,
Because then I'd have to kick the door on the way out anyways. Oh wait, I could unlock the door.
Could
where's the fun in that?
Exactly.
So we entered this room where these persons of interest were, and apparently we were expected.
Yes. Tell me about this this person who expected you.
The Fang of the Devourer, or the strange woman who was in Sebastian's head and decided that she was going to seduce Voros? ?
I don't remember that. I don't remember.
I feel like that's what happened. I feel like there was some very will they won't they energy.
Loud up there.
GM
I mean,
has no memory of this.
There's a whole boudoir up there, for all I know.
Oh, why don't you go up there and see what's actually up there?
I think it was more that like there was a field of some kind of magic that Rex practically ignored. Because
you walk
Rex is
through it,
Rex.
you took 90,000 brain damage.
At which point I decided, you know what? I'm gonna wait right here. They've got it. And they did. Or mostly Voros did.
Yippee!
Rex and Sebastian were down here passing a flask between each other, waiting for it to be over.
You just hear two women fighting.
First upstairs, then downstairs.
And then right back upstairs.
Ah, the future. Everything is the same.
Some people would pay for that.
And I believe now we are contemplating how to get up into space, because whoever is responsible is up there somewhere, and we have no transportation because somebody blew up our ship.
Well,
Yeah,
Need
with the turbo
healing.
stun.
there's one piece of information that you're missing that's upstairs. And the person responsible is not in space, they're right here on Atuity.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
I missed that somehow.
All the answers lie upstairs in the boudoir.
Yeah, that's. I've had enough stairs for the day. I need healing.
I also need healing, but I will go upstairs because I'm not a coward.
Okay, fine. I'll rip the stairs out.
Okay.
Now that's no stairs.
So, Voras, what you see is a collection of server racks, now that you're not distracted by the battle anymore, all hooked up to very dedicated power sources. This is a very elaborate setup for an arcade.
Morass is gonna poke her head down the stairs a little bit. I need a
Sebastian-
nerd.
Sebastian's just gonna walk past.
I need a nerd. You're a nerd. Grabs.
Oh, hey! At least buy me a drink first.
Nerd. From downstairs.
How may I be of service?
Gestures vaguely to the computer stuff.
Descriptive as always, and he's gonna start
Yep.
looking at the server racks.
Walk on. Yep. Press the yes button. You can do it. There you go, Flower Petal. So you look at the server
Oh,
racks.
that's so cool.
I love that the floating squid that can use magic in the future is just like, stairs.
What novel things these flesh and humans have created.
Yeah, you start looking at all the server racks. There's this weird name of a parent company that owns Game for Days. It says Zeo Industries on it. That's weird.
Zeo Indi.
Would you like a legal lore to find out who runs the shell company?
I have a feeling I know, but we're gonna make the roll anyway because we can.
Okay. The DC is 15.
And public.
All right, you are absolutely certain without a shadow of a doubt, Zeo Industries is owned by Zeomon. Zeomon owns Games for Days, and as you look through all the data collected here, which is from the Helkian Maw, a cult of the Devourer, they had been in contact with Zeomon, including the Azlanti Empire, including the Zihedron Guard, and including the Veskarium. Everything was masterminded here as Flower Petal goes up and down the stairs while you're deriving all these conclusions.
These are wonderful. Have you ever tried them before?
What, stairs? Yes, I've partaken upon occasion. Yes.
Rex appears around the corner from Sebastian. So we gotta shoot like Zeo Man now, right? I need a gun.
Yeah, you remember that whole thing I said about restraint?
Yeah.
Forget all that.
All
I
right.
mean, we could just. Hey, that works.
I'll be
We just
back.
walk in the
I'll be
door.
right back.
Come on, brat, brat, brat.
So, the best part of all this is, Zeomon is completely unaware that you have found the server rack. It is up to you now if you wish to return to the Halls of Promise, confront her, arrest her, or do whatever it is you would like to do to her, or you could, maybe head her off, make her think she's won, and then when she tries to escape the planet, you know,
Nah, I'm gonna walk up, need your clothes, your boots, your motorcycle. Like,
Just
then-
strap it to the front of the rocket that we're gonna go into space. Technically, we should arrest her because we're the good guys. The good guys arrest people that are bad guys.
I ain't no
That's
cop.
Crime.
Well, I'm
Sorry.
cop adjacent.
No.
You're a lawyer.
Different.
You're a cop 2 times removed.
Listen, we're explorers, okay? I just like to explore different avenues of violence.
And while I do appreciate the application when necessary,
When it hasn't not been.
okay, you have a point. However, it might benefit us to take a slower approach to this.
I mean, we're about to go into space. You gotta be really fast to do that.
Well, let's look at it this way. You've met Theomon, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you honestly think that woman is truly the mastermind type?
Oh, no, definitely not. Xenomon probably can't even parallel park.
Exactly my point. There's something else driving.
I'd assume money. And
I mean, it usually is money. Is it possible to use... my computers ain't great. But is it possible to use my hacking kit or some other means to try and figure out where exactly this data is being sent to?
Oh, absolutely. It was confirmed by the Lashunta you were fighting. It's being transferred to the Solarium orbiting the red star of Catra. The Solar Observatory. An Azlanti-made structure that was made to study the phenomenon of red stars. But of course, you know that was just a front. It was actually a testing ground for something much more sinister. Perhaps Zeomon knows more.
Oh, I did forget one detail. What exactly their goal is. So it's going to inform Flower Petal, since Flower Petal was not here. Apparently their master plan is to blow us all up and start a chain reaction that's going to cascade through both the Veskarium and the Azlanti Empire.
Through the drift.
Through the drift.
They can't do that. That's illegal.
Yes, well, I don't think legality alone is going to stop them. Thankfully, my diplomacy is by ballpoint or bullet, so I think we know what our options are.
Has Rex heard of this cult before?
The Helkian Maw? No, they are a very, very small, sort of Devourer adjacent cult. More than likely, they were cut off during the Drift Crisis, and they were just, like wandering around until they found refuge in Atuity. Kind of like the B team of the Cult of the Devourer.
They're like a different sect. It's like, we have this. It's like, but this is the Boston, Massachusetts group. Like, all right. Well, I still think that we go and visit. Because I think we, yeah.
we can persuade her to see reason and perhaps find us passage to where we're actually trying to go. Of course, bear in mind, I don't think she knows that we know yet.
Exactly. That's why I think that we should just surprise her.
I agree. How about you two?
Yeah, I feel like that'd probably better.
All right, let's go wait in our house.
Whoa!
They're not gonna go be waiting at their house, first of all. They're gonna be hunkering down with everyone else, probably.
Wow, the map changed. I was like, wait, do we have a map for her house?
Yes, we
Just
do.
us in a fucking sofa.
Yeah, let's go
Remember
wait.
the district that was untouched during the siege?
Oh, yeah.
And she mentioned she was going to her house.
Oh,
I like we wait with the light off, and when she comes in, turns the light on. Guns.
Fucking Rex does the like jump over the couch thingy with a baseball bat.
No, the Rex would just be sitting there drinking her alcohol.
Yep.
Like,
Well,
if you're trash.
we have to find a rotating chair for this to work.
Yeah.
God.
And then
Like,
someone
the
shoots her
facade
in the
in the
knee.
corner.
Ziamon comes home. I don't remember that chair.
You'll remember much soon.
Oh, it's do you know what chair it is? It's the chair from the Sunrise Maiden. The
Oh
captain's chair
no!
that swiveled.
Oh God!
And we just dragged it in with like oil and all that all over through the window.
God!
It's like heavy.
Her scuffed up floor.
just burrowed like this, dragged it through the carpet, like cut it. Yeah, I guess we're waiting.
Yep, that you don't need to wait long because she's about to skip planet on a private shuttle that she
Yeah.
owns. So she comes with her little suitcase or overnight bag, and she begins stuffing things inside of her, inside of her suitcase, getting ready to leave. She's taking everything.
Yeah, and at some point she's probably gonna turn on the light, and we're just all gonna be there in one of the rooms.
Yep. Turns on light, and she looks at you, all surprised, and goes like,
You seem to be in a hurry.
Where are you going?
I was getting grasping spirit spell, apparently.
Well, you were grasping for something.
You have to understand, Tuity is not safe right now. It's better if we all escape. Come with me. We can leave the system together.
You ever wonder what it feels like to get shot?
No?
Oh.
Besides, why
Wanna
would
find
you
out?
want to leave? This world is a brand new frontier, new opportunities. We just signed a whole treaty to that effect. Unless, of course, you have somewhere better to be.
I definitely have somewhere better to be. The Azlanti Star Empire, the best place to be. Farewell! She turns to stone.
Oh.
Yeah, give me that fort save.
Yeah,
Oh.
just to let you know, your mic is kind of crunchy.
Oh, yeah. I have to be on my regular phone. Yes, so before she can move anywhere, I try to turn her into stone.
Well, she crit fails. She's a politician.
By 28.
Yep.
They're already stoned.
Yep.
And yeah, the grasping spirit spell means that I also drag her closer to us.
Okay.
So
She's in
she's
the
completely petrified.
Before she petrifies, can I take her keys?
Yes.
We're gonna need these.
So you just see this horrified statue of Ziamon now, and you have the Star Shuttle keys.
You will stay here and reap what you have sown.
Rex picks up the statue.
Okay.
Well, don't break her.
Oh, I'm not. It'd be actually kind of weird, right? As he's like walking, like if it's here in the house, and he goes outside, and is there a little garden?
There is, yes.
He will place it so she blends in like an Azlanti statue.
Oh no. She became a garden gnome.
Well,
This way, only we will know.
You know, on one hand, I dislike the fact that we can't question a statue. On the other hand, it does look nice.
I mean, it's that, or we put it on her shuttle, like one of the like a ship, like an old sailing ship.
Sebastian
The masterpiece.
taps at the stone with a finger. Does this wear off at all?
Permanent.
Hmm.
You need another spell for it.
Well, she can stay here and think about what she's done. Also, if we fail, well, she'll just go down with the rest of Atuity and most of the known universe. That's fine.
And maybe we'll remember about her too after we fix this.
Oh no, I'll remember. I've already drafted in my head a way to seize most of her assets. So I'm invested.
Ah, yes, you have
Why
all
is
the
Gary-
information on her shell company. Well, that's the end of Zeomon. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. It was
We are
fine.
good at what we do.
We can always question her later when we drag her stone ass, if she's still alive, back to home base for arresting.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, this is actually really easy now, comparatively. You can't, like, break free or anything like that.
I could also just take her soul out from her body.
I feel like that's considered a
I
crime.
just figured this would be safer.
Yes, I feel like soul removal is a little more extrajudicial than we should really be engaging in. But if you're going to do it, at least make sure I don't know about it for reasons of plausible deniability.
Okay, you'll never see it coming.
Here, just give each other exchange of credit, and there you go. You could be your lawyer, right? And that way you can be told these secrets.
I'm pretty sure client does client confidentiality work when it comes to them saying I killed this man?
No.
After the fact, yes. Before the fact, if you say that you are planning to, then no.
Ah,
Yeah, you have to kill the person first, then get the lawyer.
writes this down.
This is an odd discussion to have while everyone's in peril.
Fine, eventually.
Right. So,
I imagine we're saying this as we're like on our way,
oh, absolutely. This conversation is happening while
like
we're
to like
walking.
her ship. He's trying to buckle it and shit. Just be like, murder.
So, would you like to see Zeomon shuttle?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is called the Golden Opportunity.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
keeping this.
Not
Yeah, we're
only
keeping
that,
this.
but keeping a lot of things.
Did you take that woman's suitcase?
No.
Okay.
Why
I
would
just
you
didn't
say it
unpack
like that? No.
No, I didn't.
No.
No.
But she won't need clothes anymore.
God.
Not where she is going.
So yeah, it's a very substandard shuttle. It's obviously Azlanti make, but it's a ship. You could use it to skip out of the system and escape. You could use it to go to the Order of the Eclipse's Citadel, or you could chance going all the way to the Solar Observatory and hope that the Vesk don't pick you off.
Can we just call
Let's
call
do
them
that
out?
one.
Yes, you can call them up.
Just be, hello. Just be like, excuse us, please don't kill us. We're trying to unexplode your star.
I could take you to the Halls of Promise if you want to make a phone call.
Yes, I think we should do that.
The golden opportunity will remain in your inventory.
The whole ship in there?
The whole ship, just like the minivan.
Nice.
Back over there. No one saw you do this, by the way. The streets are evacuated. What happened between you and Zeomon shall forever remain a mystery unless you decide to tell anyone.
We
I
sent
mean-
her on ahead.
Here's the thing. I didn't care if people saw. You see us walking in, zoom in, walking out, or zoom in, walking in, and then us carrying statue zooming out, and Rex would have just smiled and waved like a good neighbor.
God.
I think Sebastian's gonna say, okay, the going story is Zeomon had an emergency that she needed to take care of, but before she left, we
Just
commissioned a statue to commemorate her contributions
No.
to Atuity.
It's way too complicated. We
Is
don't
it
know where
though?
she's at. Yeah, we don't know where she's at. That's it. What are they gonna do? Fucking file a police report?
Where the
Besides,
police?
that's not what happened. I turned her into a statue.
Exactly. We just say we don't know why Zeoman's not here.
But we do.
No, if Zeoman
But we're
wanted
not
to be here, they
supposed.
could be here.
We're not going to say that we do.
Oh, we're gonna lie.
Yes.
Okay.
That's that.
All right.
Sebastian
So
is 100% ready for this to go left, but that's fine.
that's perfectly fine. So I assume you have this conversation before the Halls of Promise, just like the conversation about the premeditated murder. Who would you like to give a call to?
Who would be the next in command after Vasoya?
Vodo Zant.
I think we are going to try and get in contact with Vodo Zant then.
Okay. You do so. And he greets you and says, like, I'm sorry. There's not much we can do here on the edge of the system. What questions do you have for me?
We need a way to call off the fighting.
Not
Or at the
possible.
very least,
Oh, go ahead.
or at the very least, de-escalate things. There's an imminent threat to both the Veskarium and the Azlanti Empire.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. The new infringement force that came from the Veskarium isn't responding to our hails. In addition, the Zaidron Guard aren't connected with the Azlanti that are currently on Atuity. Neither is responding to either. And I'm afraid they're very trigger-happy.
It seems what we have here is a failure to communicate.
What is this threat you talk of?
So, Sebastian is going to detail as best he can what he learned about the cult's plans to use the drift to basically blow up multiple suns across the Azlanti Empire and the Veskarium.
I'm not familiar with the specifics of the drift. This plan seems rather far-fetched. Are you sure there isn't some sort of magic involved, or something I'm not understanding?
Probably. Magic isn't exactly my forte. Flower petal?
Magic isn't a science.
And?
Though I guess I could check to see if I do know anything about how magic would interact with this. Let's
Sure.
see.
DC 28.
Would that be occultism, arcana?
Any of the 4.
Any of them. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Any tradition.
Whoops. Should have done that secret.
Nope. I announced the roll with a DC 28. You have critically succeeded. You understand that they have developed a special ritual which will allow them to command the mystic forces that connect the sun and the adjoining drift lane. The drift lane is crucial to their plans, because the way that the drift lane works, it is like a fuse that runs throughout star systems. They are going to ignite that fuse and thus take both of the empires with a single spark. The fact that it runs between the 2 empires was extremely convenient for destroying them.
Cool. I will pass that message along.
Vodosant looks crestfallen. I'm not sure I understand completely, but the drift lane is to blame?
No.
Not to blame, but it is certainly being used.
It was supposed to be a symbol of peace and prosperity between our 2 empires, and now it is being weaponized against us both.
You're literally fighting them right now.
Symbol of peace between us both!
You're literally killing them right now.
I can see a hopeful tomorrow!
I'm not even using the drift lane for this. That's just a gun.
Yeah, why go through these steps? There clearly it's working. I found it. Like, you guys took that exit on your own.
I'm sure once the Zeandre twins reestablish power, and Sebastian is reminded of that selfie that was taken with the 2 twins dead on the floor with that Ishmari guy.
Yes, so about that, I don't think they'll be assuming much of anything.
What do you mean? They are the rightful rulers of the Azlanti. They are progressive. They were.
They were.
What?
So progressive. They progressed to the other life.
Exactly.
It's a coup?
Yes.
I don't know what that word means, but yeah.
It's a fancy word for overthrow. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then who is in command of the Empire? Why have they made no statement?
Well, for one, why would they make a statement to you guys? You're literally killing them right now.
This is not how things are done in wartime. You have to make declarations before you attack people.
No.
Me, war veteran, knows exactly that's not right. I mean, technically you do. Do you know that terrorists don't have to follow things that involve war? They can just do it.
It's a special military operation, not the war. Oh, sorry.
I believe honor is very, very secondary to their goals here.
Unfortunate. I wish we could do more to help you, Starfinders.
Let us through?
It is not my command The Veskarium sent a new detachment which came through the drift. They are their own command, and they are not responding to me.
Hmm.
I mean,
I
give
think
us
they'd
their
respond to
number.
us.
Yeah.
Okay, he will give you their number. Perhaps they will respond to you, but please remember you are calling from a Tuity, which is considered a Azlanti colony to them.
And he's just ringing. He's already on the phone.
Yep.
86753.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
09.
Yep. And you call them up, and it's just like you get a Vest commander, and he greets you and says like, "This is Vest Command."
Hi, Vest Command. This is Rex. We're Starfinders. We'd like to see how far we get up the chain, because, I mean, we might be able to help you guys out.
Are you prepared to surrender a Tuity to us?
Listen, we're Starfinders. We have zero of what you want or what you can do, but all I know is that we can help you guys out.
Go on.
Oh, okay. Well, so you're like the commander, right? Like the head honcho,
Yeah,
the man who swings the golden pin,
Yep.
or golden doshko. All right, and then I hand it over to the lawyer.
Making the call.
Mom, take the phone.
Me at work anytime somebody calls. I'm not a manager. Fuck this. This is my job.
So, Sebastian's going to just repeat what he said, that there's an imminent threat to the Veskarium.
Yes. When is there not?
That is a good point.
This was gonna blow up your sun, every other sun. There's a lot of suns.
Yes, this is
And not
more
like
of
isn't
a...
like your relative sun, as in like the thing that keeps you from not dying.
Yes, this is significantly more cataclysmic in nature.
I understand. When we take control of a Tuity, we will make it our priority. Are you prepared to surrender a Tuity to us?
Well, if we do that, then there won't be an Atuity or a Veskarium. You're focused on entirely the wrong thing.
I'm focused on getting that promotion.
From who? Your planet's gonna die.
If I'm the one to take a Tuity and gain control of the drift lane over the Azlanti, that means supreme command.
Let their
And
planet
what of
die.
the third party that intends to use the drift lane to destroy the Veskarium?
Inconsequential.
Would your honor really hold up if you took a pawn and lost your queen in the process?
My what?
They're talking about dumb board game.
He can't understand. He's going like, the Vesk have a queen, we have an emperor. You've outthought the man you are trying to talk to.
No, I forget not every Vesk is a tactician.
Like Vasoya?
And Fuego.
Isn't one of the Vesk saints formerly a tactician?
Yes, one out of how many thousand?
Well, clearly they need
Still
more
like-
ambition.
Now, Starfinders, I've humored you, but I need a show of faith on your part. Give me a Tuity.
Can we talk to the person who's in like second in command real quick?
You want to go down the chain?
Yeah.
He looks over at the coffee machine and whatnot. Sure. And he patches you through.
So like the second in command person.
Yep. All you hear is coffee percolating.
This sucks.
So, can we mute the communication for a second?
Yes.
So Sebastian's going to mute the communication for a second. Look at everyone else. It's like, how much do we not want to allow a complete Veskarium takeover here?
Oh, what?
After all, the Azlanti Empire is going through a very turbulent political situation right now.
I mean, they're kind of retarded, and they think that we could literally. I mean, all we have to do is say yes, and then they realize, oh wait, these people literally can't hand it over.
Well, I think we're back to the
I mean-
lying thing.
I was gonna say, I don't think we have to have. There's like nothing in writing, or for us to be like, yeah, sure. Cross fingers. We'll take a picture of our fingers crossed after, during, but like only we can see it.
Yes, we should promise both the planet and moon and all the stars, whatever it takes, for them to just not shoot us.
And the members of the triad are going like, "But no, no, Mr. Lawyer,
I mean-
no, man,
I mean,
no."
at this point, all we could want, like at this point, we could just leave him on the phone and we just fucking fly up and talk to him in person.
Just casually, just walk up there.
Like he's this one's
Okay. Okay. I
Like,
think
if they
I
don't
see
want
what's
if they don't want a deal.
So Sebastian's going to unmute.
Okay, you hear the sounds of a coffee cup filling up.
All right. We've discussed your terms. I believe these need to be hammered out in person.
Coffee sounds persist until the Keurig empties out all the water.
Did he just walk away?
No, he transferred you to the coffee machine.
Is this where we hang up and call back?
Hold
I
up.
think that's what.
Can you hack this coffee machine through the phone?
Yes.
Are we in their network now? Because you connect us to
Yes. You are-
get someone new nerd shit. Take control of the ship.
DC 28 to hack coffee machine through phone.
Give him decaf.
So, Flower Petal, you now command the Veskarium coffee machine on their capital ship.
Decaf. This will
And
ruin
they
'em.
can start to blow as much coffee as possible out of every port that it can all over the ship.
Okay, so their break room is now flooded with coffee.
They're distracted. Let's go.
Don't see how far you could get. Maybe it's not only the coffee machine you're connected to. Are you in there? Did he somehow connect you to their ship's Wi-Fi?
It's worth a try.
Okay, so, yeah, let's see, DC 28. No, you can't get past without an administrator password. You're stuck in the coffee machine.
What? Hold on. What was the? Do you guys remember what the commander's name was? Someone asked the. And then
The new one that we were just talking to before, prior to coffee machine.
yeah, prior to yeah.
Mr.
Clearly.
Coffee. Okay, you want a thing?
Oh.
All right. So you're able to get about other subsystems of the ship, but without the administrator password, you cannot assume command.
Even with the 35.
The 35 still requires administrative password, but you have their subsystems. That's a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Uh,
start turning off the oxygen.
Open the doors.
Yeah.
No.
I just want to turn off everything.
Okay.
Turn things off.
Okay, you start turning things off. They're on floodlights now. they're somewhat panicking, and now the Azlanti have the advantage.
That's fine. We just need to go. Fire all engines.
All right. You're going to the shuttle now, I assume?
Yeah.
Yes.
It shut off the toilets too.
I shut everything within my power. I shut down.
All
No
right.
matter how minuscule.
All right, Sebastian, we have our bargaining ship.
This is not how I thought this was going to go.
You're going to call him back now?
I don't think I will.
Okay.
Nah.
Oh,
Not yet. I think we're gonna wait till we get to the shuttle. Wait, we can't call him from the shuttle, can we?
No, you have to call him from here, unfortunately, because this
Damn.
communicator is more powerful than the ones that you have or the one on the shuttle. Unless
Okay.
you want to take a Azlanti vessel that close to a Vest capital ship and go high.
No. So Sebastian's
Yeah.
going to call him back then.
Okay.
Oh.
So, someone shut down all their communications.
Oh right. Well,
that one on.
oh, you think that'd be a primary?
No,
They're stupid.
not on a Vest ship.
Yeah.
Weapons are primary.
I think they're distracted. I think we should just go.
Hey, try the password for them. If just admin, like the default of what it probably was. See if they never changed it.
Admin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I try admin, and if that one doesn't work, I just do password.
All right. Both do not work, unfortunately.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
is the password
Spaceballs
guessed?
reference.
Is
No.
there no password? Just try nothing.
Okay.
I used to log into my work. I just didn't have a password. I just put my numbers in.
Oh God. So all very good
Let's
ideas.
go.
Very good ideas, but no.
Damn.
Hmm. Well,
All right, I think we should just turn the communications back on, exclusively only that one, and be like, so, hello.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. If that is what you want. Right, they pick up the phone, they go like, "What did you do? Our coffee machine took over our ship."
That is very unfortunate.
And we can do so much worse.
You will
if you
hear
do not
personally.
power down your vessel.
You will hear personally from the leader of the advocates. I will put in a personal complaint to the Starfinder Society. You haven't heard the last of me.
I mean, if we turn off your communications again, we probably would.
Power down your ship, or I will blow all of you into space.
If we power down the ship, the Azlanti will blow us all over space.
We're taking care of them too. You have underestimated the power of the Pathfinder Society for the last time.
I'm going to inform Vest Command that the Starfinder Society has turned rogue into a terrorist organization.
So you're lying then? Look,
It seems
we are.
That's
Sorry,
illegal. I was like, and we have that recorded for legal purposes.
Listen, both of us are trying to achieve the same goal here. All we ask is you distract the Azlanti, keep them off of us while we deal with the rather significant threat that you are clearly not interested in dealing with.
The Veskarium clearly dictates that I am not to cooperate with those who seize our assets.
Someone make a diplomacy or intimidation roll, for God's sake.
Maybe we just tell them that we were given access to the systems by someone higher up. Technically, we were, right?
I mean, I can make a diplomacy check.
Thank you, Christ.
You want it blind?
Nope. DC 28.
Let's hero point that.
Okay.
There's reroll using.
Can only go up. Yep. So you eventually talk this man down, and he's like, "All right. You have to give me your ship's registration code. I'll make sure that they stay off of you, but I can't guarantee the same from the Zihedron Guard. Also, a lot of my people are trigger happy. Keeping them together when they see an Azlanti ship is going to take a lot of focus. I need my systems back."
Very
All right,
well.
you heard the man.
Gotta keep him off. Yeah, you guys need better security.
After this is all
I
said
turn-
and done, I would very much like to talk to you in person.
I'm sure you would. I was going to say that last part in Vesk.
Okay. So what now?
Now we go save the world or the system.
Or the galaxy?
We just turn on all this shit and be like, okay, yippee, let's go.
Here we are again. You've got to get through the fray. As you power up the golden opportunity and get yourself into orbit, you get right into the dogfighting. Let's see if you can make it through.
Oh god, this has cards.
I remember how this went with the peace talks, right?
Yeah, the
Mhm.
air quotes peace talks.
You succeeded. The peace talks were successful. This is the result of the peace.
Hey, it's just
I mean, to be
yeah.
fair, we were peacefully talking. You were also drunk.
Still am.
It helped.
And as you get up into orbit, you need to take back the roads. I need you to plot a course to the observatory. I need a piloting check to navigate and steer the ship on a path to avoid combat. Or you can give me a stealth check to pilot a course using cover to avoid sensor detection.
I do have stealth.
Same.
I don't have athletic.
I have a 21 in stealth.
I have a 22.
Hey, I'll aid you.
Ooh.
Good lord.
It's technically a 20. I did roll 20, so plus 2. Actually, it would be, because I'm master, wouldn't it be a plus 3?
Mm-hmm. So that is a 32 altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so what Sebastian does is he's going to go up until everything like space debris and whatnot, and go behind that, in addition to all the husks of ships that are now floating about in orbit behind each of them. And he's going to leapfrog all the way to the Citadel Zaval and actually use them to mask sensors from the Azlanti and Vesk ships and hide behind them. That's when you receive a most strange hail from the Citadel itself, asking you to identify yourselves, because you're hiding from both of them in the dogfight, but now the Citadel is aware of you. So I'm not gonna need you to give some fast talk on the fly. As a woman called, Paralictor is talking to you, asking you to identify yourselves.
Well, if any people are cult people as well, we can always just say that my one Lashuta homie that I super murdered sent us up here.
Let's see. I can make a diplomacy check. Well, not diplomacy. Deception. Yes. Deception.
So, Paralictor Primehama is going, you know, you seem suspicious. I, leader of the Order of the Eclipse, hereby order you to dock immediately or be destroyed.
What does your savvy influencer do?
We have not had a long rest, so I don't get that back.
Rip. Stop rolling ones.
You know, I've been trying to stop rolling ones all weekend, and it is not happening.
All my life.
I think I got like 3 yesterday.
Damn, bro. Calm down.
Yeah.
He also got 3 crits, so it balanced out.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Do that next time.
Damn, bro. Where'd you find that?
So, Paralictor Primera is very cross with you. As she says again, Azlanti vessel, dock or be destroyed by the might of the Order of the Eclipse.
Quick mute, and then he's gonna look at everybody else.
Is there some magic shit we could do? Like,
this seems like an unnecessary detour. Maybe we should run for it.
I'm fine with that.
I can put up a wall of stone. That's 120 feet long and 20 feet high. Give the ship like a tiny bit of cover.
Yeah.
So we're going for it then.
I think we should go for it.
Okay.
And he is not even going to respond. We're just going.
All right. Paralictor's pissed off and begins firing all weapons on that side of the ship as the shuttle is assaulted, taking hits. As the ship's computer calmly informs you of the many maintenance issues happening right now. I'll need a crafting check to do the required maintenance, or you can assist with acrobatics or athletics to hold the ship together physically.
I will do that.
All right, that's 1. There's a lot of guns pointed at you right now.
I will
It's fine.
attempt
Don't miss.
I will attempt an acrobatics check.
Okay. Anyone else who wishes to roll may do so as well. This is going to require a few successes. Ooh. Voras critically succeeds, just like holding up the hull of the ship as Rex gets the sides. And Sebastian's just like holding the wires together. How about Flower Petal?
Oh, is that still not enough with all those? Yeah, I'll give
It's
it
an
that.
it's an entire citadel firing at a little shuttle. Yep, you're holding all the wires together. You manage to get out of their range.
Just send them a picture of us flipping them up as we're flying away.
Yes, and you receive a text message. Curse you, Starfinders! I take this as a personal insult. I will find you after this mess is settled, and I will leave negative feedback to the advocates.
Reported as spam.
They're gonna send an angry letter to our boss.
Yeah, we'll report it as spam. Maybe look at the message. You've been reported as a spam message.
Alright, so as you begin to break off from the forces, the two battling fleets dispatch a fighter to pursue you. Possibly an Azlanti fighter, possibly a Vesk fighter. You can't really tell with so many systems down on the shuttle. You're basically holding this together with thoughts and prayers. So, to battle stations, people. You can arm the shuttle's guns and attempt an attack roll. Alternatively, you can try to hack and send false readings with a successful computer check to the pursuing fighter.
Can I just cast Wall of Stone and make a big brick wall appear in front of the ship?
You can. That will be an automatic success and destroy the fighter.
Yep, I do that.
Okay.
Can I manifest the solar starship weapon?
Yes.
What?
It is something a Solarian could do back in 1E.
Then I will like put my hand on the side of the ship and then summon a trebuchet. That will...
Oh, that's
A
no way that was a
trebuchet.
thing.
So yeah,
here's my attack roll.
The Wall of Stone takes care of the fighter from the Veskarium, and the yikes, the solar manifested trebuchet takes care of the fighter from the Azlanti Shaidron Guard. Not
Yeah, it worked.
Not what I expected for tonight. Alright, and you begin closing in on Kedra's star. And you're making your way to the solar observatory. That's when the turbulence hits. Something has sent forward corrupt energy, intensifying as you make your final approach to the solar observatory. I'll need a successful Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion check to allow you to perform a minor magical act to disrupt the energy in some way, allowing you to land the shuttle.
Woo!
Fail by
I don't have any
one.
hero points left.
It's fine. Rex will pray.
Pray. Yes. Which god you praying to?
He's kind of forgotten their names.
Okay. Just like anyone, they're all
Yeah,
gods.
sure.
Yep. So,
Everyone asks you for things. I don't care.
Alright, yep. Sebastian does a nature check as well. Oh god. as you feel the corrupt energies sort of part, allowing you to land the shuttle on the solar observatory. So let's go there now. That wasn't so bad, right? Starship combat as a chase?
It's better than other
That's-
starship combat we know.
I mean, that was better than like battle stations and constant confusion.
There was battle stations. There's a battle station
What?
card.
Oh, that wasn't the whole like. It wasn't like 10 rounds of that though.
We don't need 10 rounds of that. We just need you to have fun. That's the whole point of the system, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
but
like-
have
it's
an
worth,
option to
I've
do
been working
90
on
different
some.
combat maneuvers that don't do anything.
Well, we could do fancy combat maneuvers next time if you like. I mean, they do stuff. Quade, what was our favorite maneuver? The backup?
All their entire strategy was to get all the ships to follow them, and then stop, put it in reverse, and then now they're behind all the ships, and then they just use their frontal weapon.
Bruh.
That was their entire strategy.
Goofy.
Amazingly enough, a dwarf was our pilot.
Yeah, and their earlier version, he's like, yeah, I guess I'll just like look out the window as I'm backing up because I can't see through the ship. So just poke his head out because he was like a space cleric. So
Yeah, he had
mystic,
light
so he
bubble.
could. Yeah, so he just literally looked out. He just arm out the window, head turns in their space truck.
So yeah, never think that the combat maneuvers are useless. They're excellent flavor, but I get the gripe about 10 rounds of nothing.
The problem is you're trying to all combine into one character sheet. And some people just kind of like don't get stuff to do because you're not using every station at once. So,
Like the captain station.
Yeah.
the captain
Okay,
is just like,
give me
I'm
Dave.
automatically assisting.
I can only give so many speeches, Janeway.
Which I think what they should have done is you all build the sheet of your ship together, right?
Mm-hmm.
With all the different stuff. And the only thing that applies to the ships and your attributes for the ship just come from your characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you're basically all have one like giga character sheet. That's about it. That's how they should have done it. And everyone just kind of votes on what you want to do. You just make group decisions.
Well, here you are.
Someone should work on a Starship combat system for TUI. Couldn't be me.
Thank you for volunteering.
Yep. Maybe if you do make it and you stream it, you'll know your own rules.
Oh no, that was a direct call out to the devs having that stream.
Like
So-
a train wreck.
So inside the station, interior lighting is on reserve backup. A minimalistic red glow provides only dim light throughout the facility. Thankfully, you have a living flashlight with you. You dock on the upper entry port, and your poor shuttle just like goes down, touches down, and then just shakes a little bit as you disembark.
Leaf on a wind.
I'm
So,
glad that I had the time to create a deep emotional investment in it.
So you need to climb down a connecting ladder and travel through an umbilical tunnel. I think they mean Jeffrey's tube, for those who like Star Trek. And you emerge at the station's entry point, which is right here. A textured plastic ladder leads to a connecting umbilical tunnel for a docked starship. The ladder's base ends on a marked section of floor in this octagonal room. The walls display error messages in scrolling holographic script. An airlock door leads to the south.
We're here. You guys do some medicine on me?
I got you.
I don't know if we had time to do that on the
Oh yeah,
whatever.
definitely. When you went back to the Halls of Promise, you guys can take full HP because they definitely
Okay.
healed you. Remember, they have so much serums. They probably shot you full of the stuff.
Gross.
Just all these little holes on your arm.
All right. The Rex like, I guess we're here. Door's locked. All right, back to the ship. No.
Oh my god! More Starship combat, you say?
Trebuchet. It's digital.
Yeah, it is.
It bing bonged at me.
It ping bonged at me.
I try it. Go and try to open the door. It'll bing bong at you.
Oh, Bing Bong.
No way I can have the best computers of the team.
I have one.
Overachiever.
It's
Hi,
coming
Peter.
from my intelligence.
You
Mm.
have more smarters than me?
So,
Yeah.
as Flower Petal interacts with the computer, it says, error, not enough power for decompression and decontamination. Slave, please report back to your master for further instructions.
Oh, I'm never sure if the Azarkati are like, is this like a king thing or not?
Has it ever been a king thing?
I'd imagine at some point it is.
I feel like there are blurred lines here.
The computer says, you've been a very bad slave, haven't you?
Oh man, I know.
Can I attempt a thievery check on this door?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
You take out your little hairpin or your infiltration tools.
Cyber hairpin.
Ah, yes, thank you. I would like to would like to remain in the atmosphere of sci-fi. Yes, the cyber hairpin.
Hard light hairpin, let's go.
Oh, hard light hairpin. I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my homies says everything they wear a hard light.
He got it. He picked the lock as it opens up, and the automated defense turrets activate. Yes. Don't worry. These hazards are trivial, Bramble has said many times before.
I remember turrets and Grung.
Yeah, that worked out great, right?
Mm-hmm.
Demoralizing machines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every time someone says these hazards are trivial, I just remember back to, was it, which one was it? It was the one early adventure pass with like the fucking acid wolf, and then they had like there was one specific door you open up that shut up a ballista that insta killed like half of my players.
Oh shoot! Really?
Age of Ashes.
Yeah.
No, not Age of Ashes. The one Jason Bullman did.
Plague Stone.
Plague Stone. Yeah.
Oh,
I was
yeah, I
thinking
remember
this.
Plague Stone.
Because Age of Ashes had a door that would Phantasmal Killer your players, and it had a very high chance of just instant killing them.
Yeah, there was a ballista trap in one specific NPC's house that was important. You had to go in there to like get some stuff to like to win the adventure or whatever, and it insta killed at least 2 out of the 3 like groups I ran it with. It insta killed one of their players.
Quick aside before we get started with the battle, Quade died before even getting to that point of Plague Stone because he decided to eat the pudding.
Mm-hmm.
And then
was
the rest
also a
of
dwarf.
Time
And then I haunted the party as a ghost.
the
The
party.
first time I ever ran that adventure, I killed it was a TPK horribly. Like the first turn of combat, the wolves went first, and the game was like, yeah, use the laser thingy on at least 2 people. So I was like, cool. I used it on my friend and her animal companion. They failed both saves, and then they insta died.
Ah, yes, the mutated wolves.
I was like, oh,
Flower
now she's
Petal.
my GM.
Flower Petal, do you want to use your computer check as initiative, or do you want to roll initiative?
Oh, yeah. I'll roll.
Thank you. There are no stairs here, unfortunately.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Sebastian.
All right.
It's gonna
First
spring
thing.
pop and shoot you.
What?
Yeah? Farewell! Critical hit.
Hey, we were just talking about this. Farewell.
Please take 116 fire damage.
Wow.
Trivial encounter. Who else wants some? Ah, Varus. Spring Bop. Not a crit.
No.
Take 55 fire damage. Okay, Sebastian, now it's your turn. There's a big hole.
Okay, so first action. I keep clicking on the wrong thing because the tabs are not in the same place in version 13.
I apologize for that.
Oh, no, that's not your fault. That's Founder's fault. Right, so first action, steal yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And second action is going to be
Lead by example.
Lead by example, yes. I am going to take the one action to brace for impact.
Mm-hmm. In case it crits you again.
Well, I mean, at that point, well. And my third action will be to move, hopefully, out of visual range. And that is going to be my turn.
Okay. Clicky, clicky. Rex, you just saw the lawyer get served.
Does it look like I could aim this turret at the other one?
If you can reach 10 feet up, yes.
Okay, I will fly 10 feet up on for a second action. Oh wait, no. I will fly my 30 feet at an angle.
Okay, that's fine. Mark on your token that you're 10 feet elevated. Thank you.
All right. And what would you want for this? Like just like a grapple?
Yes. The grapple check will be DC 32 to turn the automatic defense turret on its ally. Ooh, almost a crit success. So you just see Rex kind of like, you hear the grinding of metal and the smell of heat as he just turns it towards the other turret.
And then while I'm holding that one, I'm gonna what's it called? Take cover using the other turret.
Oh, okay.
Lesser standard or
it will be for the turret. Yeah, for the other turret, I'd say greater.
all right, and then in turn.
Flower petal. This man is destroying the fixtures.
I'm a menace. Where's that gorilla?
He's on the ceiling.
Can I do a battlegrounds lore
Yes, absolutely.
to figure out what these things might be? And
Mm-hmm.
all right, let's try it.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah. So you know for a fact that these are automated defense turrets. They're pretty standard as Azlanti design. They're meant to take care of intruders. They are traps, simple, mechanical, technological. So anything that could glitch them out or seize control of technology will work. Standard object immunities. You could use a crafting check master to try to disable them, or a thievery check expert to disable their circuitry.
Well, good thing I am neither of those. Still, I communicate all that stuff, and Could just throw a fireball down the hallway.
Yeah, there are no children there. Yep.
There are teammates.
I mean, it's just because he's child size.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't have anything extra good to help with that. So I'm just going to do a shield on myself
Mm-hmm.
and call that a turn.
Okay. Voras. You now know that turrets are effective weapons against lawyers.
And me, apparently, shit. I'll go with Steve.
That's okay. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm gonna do my classical covering fire, 2 actions
Mm-hmm.
against the turrets and also the homie. We'll shoot like just the rocket pods up at the ceiling.
Reflex. 38 and 26.
My DC is 32.
So 1 success, 1 failure.
They will take the damage accordingly.
Mm-hmm. Takes no damage.
Oh man.
Takes no damage.
Why does it say that you did that 364 days ago?
Because I am actually a Time Lord.
Like the timer said it was like a year ago. You got fucking styled upon.
Correct? Time magic.
But it's okay.
So
that means both of those have a -2 penalty to shoot the homie Rex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're pretty tough. Trivial, I say.
Reveal for what level?
Your level.
And then my last action, I'm going to do barricade to give me lesser cover and also flower petal lesser cover.
Okay.
Macros at. Oh, I'm still not used to new foundry.
Yeah, I was anxious to update, and everyone is forced to adapt. I apologize for that.
Oh, that was just really funny. I was like, where's my shit again? Ugh.
Automated defense turret is turned towards its ally. It has no choice. Crit hit!
Yes, kill yourselves.
$138 damage! It takes 118, and you just see it melt out of existence as it just unleashes a barrage onto the other turret.
He says anti-fuckers weren't playing around. My heart hurts.
It's fine.
It continues firing in that direction with its remaining 2 shots. My god, that could have been a PC death. Sebastian!
But not today.
Alright. I am going to battle medicine myself.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Seal the hole.
Extremely necessary. Yes. 20 HP, man. It's,
I use the spray flesh, but it goes through me.
Okay. Risky surgery. Okay. Alright, so I take 8. Get back this much.
Huzzah.
Alright. And with my last action, Oh, wait. Battle Medicine was 1 action, not 2. Neat.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I am going to take out my med patch with my 2nd action.
Okay.
Administer it with the 3rd action. And while I sort that out, that will be my turn.
You're good, sir. You can just pass it down the line. I trust you.
And wait. There we go.
Rex, once you let go of this turret, someone's life could be at stake.
Yeah, I think Rex is gonna keep aiming it down the hall or
Oh,
at the door, at this door.
okay. I need a DC 32 athletics check.
We're gonna try that again.
Okay.
There we go.
It's a critical success. I said 32.
One
Yeah.
less.
Yeah. So you do turn it towards the door. It can't turn back. It's trying. You just hear whirling and clicking like a toy that's been turned too far.
What else can I do? As that man starts patching himself up, I will just hang on and continue to take cover.
Okay. Yep, you have greater cover against the turret. It can't hit you from behind. Flower petal.
Okay. I'm going to athletic rush. And the other one. Oh yeah, just that. And I'm just gonna book it.
Down the hallway.
Yep. Maybe there's a switch on the other side.
Perhaps.
Let's see, that will give me speed of
A cheetah.
35. Not quite that fast. Oh, oh.
No, that will take you into space, honey.
Yeah, my laptop is not designed for Foundry use. Come on. Okay. Nope. Stop. I see.
You can use directional keys.
1, 2. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
use those.
Treat it like an MMO.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And then interact to open the door.
You open the door and find about 5 maintenance people dead on the floor, scattered about.
Ooh, I can talk with them, but not this turn.
Voras.
You know that's where I'm aiming the weapon at, right?
That's okay.
All right.
Oh, trivial, I say. Voras.
As long as it's gonna make it shoot itself.
That is, unless the maintenance. You said the maintenance people are dead. Well, yeah.
They require maintenance.
From beyond the grave.
Well, if they're anywhere in this cone, they're about to get some new maintenance.
How far can I move? 30 feet?
You can move as far as you wish with 3 actions.
Oh boy. I go moving to action.
Yeah. If you go around the corner, you will be out of the range of the turret. Yep.
I just wasn't sure if I wanted to go too far ahead and actually trigger something else. It's all 3 of my actions.
Automated defense turret is whirling and clicking, but it has 1 target in its sight. Crit!
I'm gonna use my shield block
Okay.
reaction.
128 fire damage, sir.
Okay. Where is the shield?
I think you have a hardness of 25 at this level. It's right.
All he has to do is click block and then click damage
Oh,
on
okay.
the chat card.
Yep. Nope, that was damage,
Nope.
not block.
You had to block then damage.
I did. It says I haven't raised my shield.
Correct.
Did
you
you
haven't
put
dragged
the shield effect on? No, you do not have the shield effect on you.
I thought I did. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Where was it? Nope, that's Athletic Rush.
Are you certain that shield wasn't from the previous turn you took and not the current turn? Because you did Athletic Rush and moved 2 actions.
E.
I mean, as part of Athletic Rush, you can run as part of it.
Yeah, which is still an action, and then he moved 2 actions.
Yeah. Oh, I see. It lasts until the start of my next turn.
Correct, so you do not have shield.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that 128 is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let me take the spell effect off.
Sebastian.
Sorry.
Okay.
These trivial turrets are really terrifying.
Okay, 10, 15, 20. Massage. 30. What are these walls made out of?
Future steel?
Oh, so they are metal.
Yeah.
So then I could absolutely move to get 10 feet up.
Yep.
Because Sebastian is wearing mag boots.
Ah. Yep. Just increase the elevation of your token, so we know.
Okay, I'm gonna get to there,
Mm-hmm.
and then increase by 10. Okay, so that is a total of 2 actions to get me there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to attempt that thievery check to disable this thing.
A disabled device is 2 actions.
Oh, that's 2 actions. Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. All right, with my last action then,
You could give me a crafting check.
and my crafting is significantly worse. But
It could
you know,
be fun.
you miss
Be funny.
100% shot.
Yeah.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So here's my wait. You have to be master in crafting.
You have to be master in crafting to just attempt it.
Yep, can't even do that.
Okay.
All right. In that case, with my last action, crying is a free action.
It is indeed for your friend Flower Petal, who will soon be barbecue.
I'll get out of the way.
He'll be fine. I hope. Yeah, I think I'll just forfeit my well, no. Yeah, I'll just forfeit my last action. I don't think I can do anything here.
Okay. Rex.
So Rex will kind of like swing like a little like an ape, and then pull himself down. He's gonna just try to rip the turret off the hinges before he continues onwards.
Oh, dear God. Well,
Is it athletics again?
Yep, you gave me 2 successes. If you succeed on this one, you rip it out of the thing.
Ah. Well,
Hell yeah. There can be no hazard if it can be no targets.
no, there's another door, guys.
Yeah, there is. Flower
Yes.
Petal.
Let's come down to the ground. That's on our way back, problem.
Oh, God.
Is there still encounter things happening in this room?
Not in this room.
Okay.
You said that.
Well then, I will just raise shield again
Okay.
in case something like that happens.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm in the room. Nothing's exploding immediately.
No, not yet, but there will be. There'll be big explosions all over the galaxy. Varas.
Oh, God. I don't even want to like start walking around with everybody doing here.
Isn't it always the way? Don't worry, when he dies, he'll go to hell and become an even more powerful lawyer.
That is true. An attorney bound by hell.
Yeah, that's when he gets his real license.
Oh, there's so many doors.
Yeah, there are. It's almost like it's a solar observatory.
need to see everything. I'm only seeing doors. I'm not even seeing the solar. Hang out next to one of the doors for now.
Sure.
While we await the demise of our friend.
It tries to turn back, but you just hear click, 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 like it's coughing. Sebastian.
Okay. Disable device time.
DC 30 for thievery.
All right. Thievery. Ah.
Failure.
Would anybody like to donate a hero point to the cause?
I think you have all you can, but I think you've all used it.
Yes, we have not been so graciously gifted any by our GM.
I haven't used anything yet because I'm not. I haven't rolled a lot.
It's up to you.
You can take my 1 heroic point.
Thank you very much. And
If
we
you fail,
roll.
I'm gonna eat you.
I'm gonna eat.
Well.
God. Ooh. Success. As the turret, I was gonna say table. The turret is disabled. And you sever the circuitry. The encounter is over. So yeah, you find yourself in this vast room past the access hall. Into the concourse. This wide chamber has 5 airlock exits, 2 each along the northern and southern edges, and a final airlock leading east. A series of 3 angled square pillars rise from the central portion of the floor with holographic error messages flashing along the sides. Each display oscillates between images of the nearby sun and computer simulations of collapsing suns and worlds obliterated by stellar events. Broken trays and plastic wrapping lie scattered across the metal decking of the concourse. And there are 5 bodies at your feet, all maintenance.
Can I do a medicine check to determine how these maintenance guys met their end?
Sure, DC 28.
They are merely just faking it.
Oh yeah, they just want to get out of work.
Dang it. What is with these rolls? Well,
I'll give it a shot.
Okay. It looks like...
Wake up. Wake up. Oh,
Ah,
what the fuck is going on?
As the squid just puts positive energy into everybody.
Not a lot,
Yeah.
but it's something.
So, Rex takes a look at the dead maintenance bodies, and, so does Sebastian. You can't determine what the exact cause of death is, but it looks like something just sucked the life out of them.
Oh,
Goals.
they must have been. Are they working for Amazon?
Possible. Maybe this is a supply depot.
Yep.
do we want to take a moment?
Would you like to rest here for 8 hours?
Or for 10 minutes?
I mean, I'll go and open the door.
Okay.
Should we, or
Yeah.
Flower Petals get some medicine?
Flower petal, and I can get one other person because I do have ward medic.
And right is right. That's what I tell Ross.
Come on down. Risky surgery for everyone.
No.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you guys got hurt?
Sebastian looks at his like torn up suit and then just looks at Rex. Sir.
Alright, so this is for both you and Voras, or both for Flower Petal and Voras?
Flower Petal and Voras.
Okay, so the two of them can take back 49 healing after taking 1 damage. And signing your waiver.
Love this robust healing.
I know, it's so nice.
Little do they know that Sebastian already has their signatures.
Ian says Sebastian, best lawyer in hell contracts.
Gonna have to add that to the business card.
He fixes your problems, just not your legal ones.
Sometimes the legal ones.
Yeah. Well, it's not what you did; it's what you could prove.
Exactly. See, Rex gets it.
Ask Zeomon.
I can't.
Yeah, not anymore. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna was it stone to flesh and you're in the knee. How's that feel? Welcome to the world. All right, you guys ready? This door.
I just imagine you dress up the statue in like surgical prisoner outfit.
Yep. So as you open this door, you see an access
There's more.
chamber. 3 doors lead into this wide passageway from the north, south, and west. A reinforced double door along the eastern wall is the room's focal point, with additional plating edging the frame and runes painted in red daubed around the metal.
This door locky.
Yes, it
It's
is.
Bing bonging.
It is bing-bonging because it's hazarding. Remember, trivial.
Trivial.
Please give me a DC 35 fortitude save as you touch the door, or bedazzled. You bedazzled, and now we roll initiatives.
Is this another turret?
The DM cannot say at this time.
No.
Okay.
Seems to be a reactor security seal. Varas, you saw this coming the moment he touched the door.
Well, I was smart. What would I have to do? Like, what type of skill would I have to roll to recall knowledge of this thing?
You may give me a computers if you wish, or you could give me battlefield lore. I'll take anything.
I'll do that one. I'm too dumb for
So-
most things. I have warfare lore.
Warfare lore will be fine, yeah. Alright, so you take a look at it, and it's a very complicated lock. It shocked him, so from what you can tell, it's probably going to shock him again.
It shocked me so hard, my eyes blurred.
Damn, we don't even know what it does yet. I
No,
don't know if I want to approach or not.
I can tell you it is a trivial hazard if that helps. Like the turrets.
Shut up!
I'm sorry.
I know what you are.
Well, aren't all simple ones trivial just because they don't have the XP for it generally,
This
even
is-
though they might.
This is a complex one.
Ooh.
think I'm just gonna hang out back here for
Oh.
a while,
Okay.
just in case.
Yeah, we could just go a different way.
Yep.
Just in case for now. Until we know what's going on.
Sebastian.
Well, what would I need to do for a recall knowledge on this mechanism?
I'll take computers. I'll take, what do you got? Tell me what you got.
Tell me what you got, what you really got.
I have thievery. My computers is only trained.
Okay, I need a master's in computers to identify what this is.
Oop, definitely don't have that.
Yep.
Okay. I think we should probably not touch the door. Again.
Yeah, but like, it's Zappy, so it has to be important.
That's dangerous logic. But if someone else wants to give it a try, I'm going to use 2 actions.
Show them what you got.
Alright, so, this was supposed to have been done during daily preparations. Everybody assigns themselves a role. Sebastian would have chosen expert, but it doesn't really matter for me because I am not doing anything with this particular thing.
Ah, management.
Yes.
I think I'm just gonna choose defenders.
Alright, and then with my last action, I'm going to take out a med patch, and that will be Sebastian's turn.
Okay.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen now.
Nope. Not to you, at least. Everyone in this little triangular room, prepare yourselves. DC 35 basic reflex save, please. I wish I could post it from the hazard. I cannot. Or take this much electricity for being in the room. As lightning arcs out from the seal, hitting all creatures in the little room. Failure.
What kind of a save?
DC 35 basic reflex save, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my defender thing.
Okay.
So that gives me a fortune effect.
Correct.
Oh, well, it prevented a 1, I guess.
Keep higher. Your higher was a 25, which is a critical fail. You take
Gave it to me anyways.
60 electricity damage. Rex, your token disappeared.
I have disappeared.
Yes. Good work.
I'm gonna hit the thing.
Okay. You hit the thing.
Yep. And I guess I'll just leave the room.
Okay.
Nothing else I could do.
Flower Petal, you are the only one left in the dangerous room. That door, you say. Okay. 2 actions. The encounter is over.
Yay.
There you go. And the seal will reset.
In that case, I open the door.
Ah, what you see inside is a fascinating sight as 2 obscure vats hold something in this testing lab. This laboratory's interior is clinical white, with the walls and metal decking rehued to give the chamber a blank, sterile appearance. Computer terminals and smashed machinery form decrepit workstations, and a pair of enormous vats stand along the southern wall. Blue gases swirl within the tanks, shrouding what's inside. Okay. That door you said. Okay.
Well, yeah.
He's on a
Actually.
mission.
I guess so. That door you say. Yet another hallway.
I close this door behind me.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
I'd stay
Alright.
out of there for now.
All right, there's nothing in this place. I guess we go over here.
Okay. Party seems to be splitting. Ah,
No.
you. So this door.
No, the party's over here.
Elevator accessway. Beyond the airlock is a stark room built for function and little else. 3 elevators fill the space, with the open doors of each facing the room's center. A messy pile of stacked weapons and torn clothing creates a crude altar at the center of this otherwise tidy room. Computer terminals displaying error codes are built into the walls behind each elevator. There you go. Oh, I see Sebastian and Voras are getting very close.
Very close.
I,
We have become one.
We're going this way now. Okay, another hallway. Ah, the Solar Observatory. This one is special.
I grow stronger.
Yes, you do. The wide chamber has its entire southern edge covered by an immense glass viewing window that looks down over the massive red giant star of the Katria system. Supported by a visible force field and reinforced transparent plastics, the magically reinforced viewports allow for observation while also protecting the station's interior and dimming the natural light of the star visible beyond. So, Rex, if you choose as a Solarian to meditate in this room for 10 minutes, you may restore your own abilities as well as those of your companions for an 8-hour rest. Once.
I guess I'll tell everyone. But I say you all have to do a shot and this thing. And I held them out the alcohol.
Oh,
That's the only way you'll get your rest back. Legally.
I don't think legally. I don't think the law has anything to do with this.
Law of the universe.
It's Solarian law. You wouldn't get it. It's also
Yeah.
you can learn. You know,
It's like bird law.
Okay. What?
All right.
All right. So Rex has to meditate in order to do this.
I think someone's missing.
No,
Yeah.
you're all here.
Oh no.
trying to drag.
Drag. Yep, there you go. Look, there are little seats for you too, so you can watch the show.
As we get sunburned.
Yes.
Oh, this is my favorite movie that was bad.
So you ever guys see someone that's just like sitting there on the chair and then Rick's like, all right, I just have to meditate, and then they just kind of like fall asleep.
Like the dad thing.
Yeah,
It's out for 2 seconds.
And in his
Remote, they
hand
wake
is
up.
the flask. That's his meditation.
What is this nature check for?
This is me healing myself with natural medicine.
Ah, good, good, good. So, children, as you meditate here and get your 8 hours rest in 10 minutes, something very special happens. Please increase the DC of all your abilities by 2 and gain a +2 circumstance bonus to attack rolls that use the fire and light trait.
Ooh. Is this a draggable effect?
It is not. It is the GM helping you because, good God, you need it.
I mean, you're not wrong, and we appreciate you. Uh-oh, hold on a second.
Yep.
Can we?
I had to sneeze.
I will write it down for you, sir. This is the light side of the Force saying you need this.
Swamp Gremlin, thank you.
Yeah,
It's only spell or ability.
it's spell or ability. That applies to you too, Rex.
Yeah. I have no fire or light rates.
My gun has the fire trait.
Doesn't your
the
solar
guy.
shot have the fire trait?
Yeah, but I'm never in that
Is that
one.
Photon?
Yeah, never in photon, and it's also like I have like a. It takes my 2 hit from a 26 to a 22, and it's.
Ah, I see, I see. Well, yep, the adventure assumes that you're a light side Jedi. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It helps everyone else out. Also, there is literally no wormhole, empowered nimbus, flicker strike, corona. Do not have those either.
Okay. How about this? Bramble's going to compromise. Apply it to your graviton. I shall compromise.
So just Solari, if it's Solarian, light
Yes.
or fire.
If it's Solarian,
You are sun, man.
fuck it. But for spells and abilities, they need the fire or light trait to get the extra DC by 2 or +2 circumstance bonus to attack rolls. Because they're basically getting this from your meditation. You are sharing a piece of the universe's power with them.
They really didn't think that through, did they?
No, but thankfully, there's not
Brain.
much thought to be had left in the adventure, so... Yep, Ian's going, sunlight, the light of creation, not the other kind. Yeah, so after 10 minutes, you feel refreshed and more powerful.
Is this what you feel like all the time?
I don't know.
Fair response.
Some days I just want to be in my room with the TV on and food delivered to me. Rex will sleep like.
Incredibly introspective for the man.
It's like.
I think Sebastian has known Rex long enough to appreciate his wisdom, no matter how cryptic it is.
So you see this room filled with computer terminals. This seems like engineering access. Layered banks of computer terminals and power access ports line the walls, along with 4 notable circuit entry points into a larger duct system. A primary array of computer systems emerges from the northeastern wall with 3 layers of monitors, each displaying flashing hazard warnings in a variety of languages. Ah, yes, he was quoting Doctor Who. That's why.
I bet this is a supply closet or a bathroom.
Yeah.
Or
Nope.
supply bathroom.
No,
Who's there?
no, they're all locked.
The bathroom closet.
Who's there?
I gotta take a shit.
As this man comes out of the grates.
Oh, they're greats. I just saw doors.
Pretty good.
What?
Snacks.
You're not called to the Devourer?
No. We're Starfinders.
Oh, Starfinders, I'm saved! And he hugs you.
Rex would just like pat him on the head, like,
Oh,
yeah, we're Starfinders, but that doesn't mean you're saved.
oh dear God, no!
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take a look at this guy, and he looks like one of the engineers or maintenance guys that you found on the floor. He's just the only one left alive.
What kind of motive do I sense from him?
Fear.
Oh, I missed that.
What do you mean I'm not safe? I mean, like, you're here to stop the cult of the Devourer, right?
Are we?
Yeah, I guess, but really just more for our own. So we can just leave here quicker.
Well, I put an access seal on the reactor to try to stop them. I'll give you the code, so you won't have to disable it.
It's that easy.
Yes, I mean, I'm an engineer. We do these things all the time.
We can
We-
use an engineer.
We poked it like a bunch, and then you got electrocuted.
Well, I'm not much for combat, but I'll do what I can. And yes, engineers make people's lives less convenient. That's what we do.
You sound like every mechanic friend I've ever had.
So these are all just grates, right?
Yep, that's where he's been living, and you can see like his sleeping bag and all the wrappers and stuff in there.
Man's
Already?
Portal.
All right, well, let's go to the reactor room then.
Hmm.
I like to think he got fired like 6 months ago and has just been living in the vents.
Oh my God!
He is an Amazon employee. He has everything he needs.
You don't even pay me. I have an induction cooker and chicken thighs I steal from the freezer.
Once I'm done with the water bottles, I use them as the bathroom.
Yes, the deployment special.
The Bear Grill.
He'll go over to the terminal. Admin.
I was trying numbers. Oh wow, looks like someone just shat all over the place.
It's always a good
Just
time.
guarded.
Oh, the force fields are in place still. I'll take them down. Get ready. I don't know what's on the other side of these things.
Oh, no, I know.
Don't you have cameras?
Well, we did until they were all destroyed. Oh, you're stuck in the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stuck in the wall. You're fucked.
Dude, I clip into these walls in this game so often.
There you go.
Thank you.
He opens up the first set of force fields. One down. Oh god, there's so much blood.
Can Rex see whose blood it is, or
Yeah, it seems like it's just a massive amount of blood.
If it helps, it doesn't appear to be yours.
I mean, you don't know that.
Yeah, there's evil afoot.
You know, it could have, it could be some strange blood. I don't know.
Second set. There's one set left. You hear a familiar voice from beyond the force field.
What if they were seeing beyond the grave?
Maybe. It says, Deborah.
Oh no. Her will.
Do we actually know it, Deborah?
Quick question.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we do.
This is taking longer than a minute, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I think as we're walking, Sebastian is kind of in the back. I think he's gonna size up this Isoki.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They're small.
Yep.
Oh, I meant size up as in the acquire asset thing.
Ah, yes, yes.
They're still small, despite your best efforts.
Ooh, were we rolling initiative?
We are going to roll initiative, for you see Deborah's final form.
The Debrinator.
The Debrinator!
Get down.
Ooh, there's a crit.
Yes, and then of course demoralize Deborah.
Deborah.
We're all just screaming at Deborah. Ah!
Actually, I needed to add in a +1 there.
Okay. That's still a failure. Voros is a
Okay.
success, I think.
And since I have it too, I will also attempt to demoralize.
Rex, if you are amicable to holding your turn, I think I can help out greatly.
Ooh, 27? 27 is not a success. Because that was your perception. Okay, so she is not frightened at all. Deborah has tangled with you many times.
That beast.
And her willpower is fortified.
Well, this is her third and final form. Rex, you wanna hold your turn for Flower Petal, or?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna move you in initiative, sir. Flower Petal, you are first.
Alright, so first thing I do is cast True Target on Deborah.
Okay.
This does not actually have a save or anything.
That's fine.
The first time each target makes an attack roll against that creature during True Target's duration, the attacker rolls twice and uses the better result. The attacker also ignores circumstance penalties to the attack roll and any flat check required due to the designated creature being concealed or hidden. So y'all can add the True Target spell effect onto you.
Okay, that's for allies. Okay. You have to
Yes.
target yourself when you do the effect.
Yes. And then
Go. There we go.
that's the lowest I can cast enlarge on Rex.
Make big.
Yep.
He's at 12. She was wrong.
I shall make big manually.
My size did not change.
I will change size. Hang on. 4. Update token. Did not change. Up. There we go. Big now.
I gotta reload then.
is me.
Let me reload because I don't know. I just disappeared when you did that.
Oh, well, good job.
Hmm?
I'm not sure how you keep doing it, but you gave the DM the slip 2 times in the same session.
That's impressive.
Okay, I am here, but also still can't see that I'm enlarged. It's fine.
I swear. I swear I bigged you. And mechanically, it's sound.
Okay, so is my size these 4 squares then?
Correct.
He was just in the pool. It's okay.
Okay. I will go there.
Okay.
Target with the reach.
There's a lot of targets on Deborah right now.
And keep higher here.
Yep. Because true target. That's a crit.
Crit.
By 19.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
A good medium 666. Oh no.
Well, she takes 74 damage, and, yeah. I didn't apply the bleeding effect for some reason. So I need
She's
to
immune
apply
bleeding.
that
She's too large.
manually. 2d8 because of the crit.
It looks like they are also prone, unless they do a fortitude save.
And clumsy 1 on the crit hit, as long as they're bleeding.
It says it's affected, but it's not applying to her. We're gonna have to remember, I'm sorry.
Are they immune?
Oh, they are immune, yes.
No clumsy, but definitely need that fortitude save to be prone.
Yeah, they're immune to bleed. Apologies.
That's their sheet.
I have selected at least 1 token.
Oh, exactly.
Success by 0. I guess I'll swing again.
I hate.
With my forceful second attack. Oh, now it would have a +2. If we're counting solar weapon as some of the Solarian tag.
Okay, that is, yep, because I said +2 to attack rolls for all Solarian things. That is a crit then.
Alright, with a forceful second attack, swing again. 8, 11, and a 9. Oh.
82. Yeah?
Another fort save.
Fortitude. Yeah. Slamming into poor Deborah.
That's fine.
She won't go
That's it.
down. She's failed in the past for us.
She's thick.
Yeah. Certainly looks like it. Alright. How far? Oh, my range is 50. I gotta... Yeah.
Am I giving a reflex?
Once I make my attacky against it.
Okay.
Because of my, what's it called? Tiny target.
Failure. Suppressed. Nearly a crit. As she takes 16 points of piercing damage as you fill her full of holes.
And this will be for the area fire damage. And I'm gonna give Flower Petal a -2 penalty to attack Flower Petal.
Okay.
You're what? I missed that.
So if this creature tries to attack you, it takes a -2 penalty to attack you. You don't have to do anything.
Yay!
Anything else?
Oh shit, I thought I ended up my thingy.
That's okay. Sebastian,
All right.
this woman has plagued you nearly as many times as your mother. Get him. Lead by example?
Leading by example.
Okay.
I am going to move with my second action. And fire with my third. Okay, and since I'm using a fire-based weapon, oh, it actually does the range penalty automatically now. That is neat. +2 circumstance bonus.
I think Version 12 is doing that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're +2 because of the fire trait to attack.
Yes. Okay.
That's a hit. For 14 fire damage as you hit her.
Okay, and that is going to end my turn.
Alright, so the first thing she's going to do is bash fire. She's going to make a gun bash strike against Rex, and then immediately make a fused Gatling gun range strike against the same target. This will not count towards map until after the final attack. Let's see. Melee first. That's a miss. And then the range strike. That is a hit.
Net reaction against the range strike.
Yes, you can, because it is a range strike. 19 piercing damage to Rex.
That's fine. I'll take that and she'll get slapped.
Yep, for another 40. Alright, and with her final action, she is going to use Chain Fire. Firing from both guns at once, emptying out both of the guns, and she will not be able to attack with them until they are reloaded. So this is auto fire on Rex. Now she has no ammo. She needs to reload next turn for another 29 piercing. .31 reflex save. You make it, so you take half, 14. Flower petal.
Okay. First thing I want to do is do a recall against it.
Recall knowledge? Okay.
Yeah. What would you accept?
Well, I would accept any of the 4 traditions, which is now the new standard.
Okay. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Alright, so you're looking at this creature. Seems new! You've never seen a type of undead like this before.
Okay. So it is undead, but I don't know
Specifics.
anything else. Okay. Well, everything's weak to spikes.
Sure.
So,
And turrets. Don't forget turrets.
yeah, the turrets apparently too. But in this case,
What's happening, sir?
no. There's oh, here it is. Got it.
Well, first of all, let's reveal what you're doing. There we go.
Yes. So I make a metal spike come out of the floor. Hopefully going through her big old gullet.
Okay.
So need that reflex save.
I shall give it to you. Critical failure.
Amazing.
Just like Deborah's whole.
It is impaled through a vital organ or its center mass.
Uh-huh.
It takes double this damage.
Oh, dear God!
right.
The effect! Please stop making it private.
Right.
How
So
do you
double
end Deborah's life?
With the spike, of course.
Yeah, I think it just goes straight up her body with the spike coming out of her mouth.
Oh. Oh. Debbie.
Like that, Trop, or not, Hot Fuzz.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. You guys are hardcore.
Yes, we're
We don't
Very
even know
good
who
at
that
what
was,
we do.
right?
Wowzers!
Actually, my body is
What's
very
on her body? Oh, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
Urge to bully this nerd rises.
Oh.
Jeep.
Did we get your name? I don't believe we got your name.
My name is Whiskers.
No way, your parents named you that. I feel like that's racist.
You've never met Nisoki before, have you?
No, but it just sounds derogatory based on this alone.
I mean, I knew one and his name was Scrunch.
Ah, that's cool though. I'd scrunch one.
Whoa. I mean, there's snacks. Jaws. Some of them even get numbers after name, like androids.
I like that.
He unlocks this door. Through here is the reactor.
I could use some solar rays.
I'm gonna wait here.
That's probably for the best.
Look, Gordon, ropes.
Hey, that was good.
You need to stop making that private, sir.
That's supposed to be private, as
and before I go anywhere, thanks, Shadow Man.
You're welcome, he says in a deep voice. Ah, a fellow manipulator of the cosmic forces. Welcome. Have you come to observe the end of all?
Nah.
Go to your face.
Because usually, it's just kind of, every time people say that around me, it never ends up being it.
Well, I assure you, no matter who meets their end this day, both empires will fall. Whether by the reactor's affirmative confirmation of my command code or the dead man's switch inside of me, the doom of both empires is assured.
Does Sharon have balls?
Depends if they're
What is
male, host, or female.
What is the exact criteria for which your dead man's switch goes off?
Questions I do not care to answer.
What if you did?
Rex just like, I've been begging the universe to kill me, but I always want to see if it could actually do it. So let's see.
It seems two of you have made up your minds. How about the other two?
Like, dead man switches are fucking coward moves. Annoying.
Well, you do seem rather set on this particular course of action.
The Devourer demands destruction. There can be no other recourse. Prepare yourselves, whoever you are. And I think I'll show this. And then we'll call it for tonight. Next time will be the finale. Where is that art? It would be nice if I could actually go through the adventure itself while broadcasting, but no, we can't do that.
That would be illegal.
It would be illegal. Behold, the final confrontation. That Solarian is not doing very well.
Oh, they are absolutely not.
The goggles.
They do nothing.
Googleist. Well, that's because he chose the light side. He didn't go void.
Yeah, that's exactly why. So what
The thing I like with Rex, they're like, it's like the universe to end. Rex like, I've been asking universe to fucking put me to an end, but I never want to give it a. I'm not going to make it easy for it. So let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. So what did you guys think about the session and your ingenuity in getting here?
Deborah.
Is the Yosoki the Shadow Man?
Maybe this is the Shadow Man.
That's what my perception check was for, to see if I sense anything off of the Yosoki.
You definitely do not.
Okay.
Eyes are so
That's
ass and so geeky.
Deus ex Yosoki.
That might be someone else. You never know.
There were so many doors.
There are more doors that you did not go down. Yes.
I imagine.
But hey, I told you, right is right. That's crow logic for figuring out the right paths.
Do they have anything cool in them?
I wish. Most of them just had neat set pieces, and that was it. And encounters.
Yeah.
That's what
Like-
I figured.
Like the lab. The lab had an encounter in it, but you just were like, nope, nothing here.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I knew something was in there, which is I was like, nope, let's not
It was
touch
busy.
anything. Let's save the world first before we battle fucking jar mutants.
Well, not just the world, the galaxy. 2 empires hang in the balance.
Yeah, but not my empire.
I mean, I don't want them to destroy the universe. I keep all my stuff there.
Mm.
It's just like that Guardians of the Galaxy scene.
So what do you think of this guy? You think he's gonna be a heavy hitter, or is he gonna go down like Deborah?
Hopefully they
Oh,
get that.
I feel like he's gonna be a problem.
The dead man switch can't go off. The switch had to cut his arms and legs off and keep him alive, so he's harmless.
Nugget him?
Nugget him?
Yeah. You never heard that term?
No.
Unfortunately, I already used my petrify
Yes.
level.
That
You have to ask Crow about that, but I can nugget it.
You don't want to know.
let's
Glad that you got the. It just means that, yeah.
Uh,
Back in 5e.
Wait, didn't the solar room get you back all your spells?
yes, it did.
Yeah, we long rested.
Yeah, but I already used my highest slot on Deborah. And that's where
Oh.
the petrifying is.
Deborah.
Dubra. She always would try. Her second form was better.
I tried every time, man. Very much so.
I like how we had that auto note generator, and it just took huge emphasis on Deborah.
It was. It's amazing that the AI focused on her so much. I tried to make it happen, man. All right, guys. The final encounter next time. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for joining me, and it has been a pleasure DMing for all of you, no matter what the outcome is, whether it's a TPK or whether it's a clean kill.
Woo! Party death! Alright, bye everyone.
Have a good one,
Rex
guys.
would be like, finally.
Bye forever.